call here, and what I'm finding is the old iced up coil. I don't know if you can see it there. The evaporator's all iced up, so let's check our defrost circuit. Here's our unit up here, a little Copomatic condensing unit. There's our time clock. It's just about ready to go in the defrost, so let's help it out a little. This one's going to pump down, it'll close the solenoid valve. The unit will pump down, and there's electric heaters in our evaporator coil that will heat up to melt the ice off the coil. We can check those heaters by pulling an amp draw on our heater terminal on our defrost timer. Okay, there we are. 7.9 amps. Defrost heaters are good. Let's let this thing de-ice. Okay, so we're defrosting still, coming along good. This here is a crankcase pressure regulator. This valve does is, when we come out of defrost, it's going to regulate our crankcase pressure so we don't overamp our compressor. And you'd adjust this. Inside here is an Allen wrench screw. Back it out, and you get less suction pressure. You drive it in and you get more. And then what you do is you set it when the coil gets hot after defrost, the indoor coil. You can make sure you don't exceed your run load amps with this valve right here as it comes out of defrost, and that's how you set this, and then that's how it runs. And we don't overload our compressor after defrost on a freezer. Okay, if you look in there, I don't know if you can get in with the camera or not, but let's see. You'll see the ice is melting off our evaporator. You can hear it sizzle. Still a little bit of ice up there, you can see. And then you can see as it's melting. The heater on this one's on the bottom, so then the heat rises to get the rest of the ice off. Okay, we have the speakers right there, so you get some nice rock and roll today. Freaking metal, baby. Okay, so once the evaporator is, all the ice is off the evaporator, then we will check our running pressures. And I think they're having a problem with the door not sealing. And that could cause all our problems. It's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, got the coil de-iced, unit restarted. Everything looks fine. And my culprit's this middle door here. Let me see this case is getting one more now. And what'll happen is the middle door will stick open. So the middle door will stick open, air gets in there and freezes up on the coil. So let me see if I can get this door adjusted. Looks better. There it goes. No bueno. Keeper. See that? Okay, so on my freezer call there, I'm going to order up 2 new door gaskets. You can get the little plastic inserts that wear out also, but that thing's so old and beat, I'm going to go ahead and get a couple new door hinges for that freezer, and that'll fix them up. They're just going to have to be diligent keeping that door closed. Air gets in, freezes up the coil, very common. And that's going to be it for the freezer call. Now I'm going to go look at some train units at a surgery center. the doctors are getting a little hot and they're wrenching on people, so let's go check out the train unit. Okay, we're up on the roof here. It's gonna be operating room number 1. We're gonna be back here. Okay, see what we got. So, let's see what we're doing. Looks like she's running. And let's dig into this. Okay, so what I got going on is I'm finding this thing cycling on its thermostat. What I need to do is I need to go downstairs. I'm not going to be able to get in there today because, like I said, they're wrenching on people. Check that thermostat. Now, this one has the train freeze stats installed in the evaporator coils. These things, man, they need to be serviced big time. And with the freeze stats in there, they can crank the stats down. If the coil ices up, it'll drop out the compressor but keep the fans running. And it's a pretty cool product. But the unit's working fine. Okay, there's my return air temperature. 66 degrees return air. So, what they're trying to do downstairs, this will happen to you guys out in the field too. They'll try and make a space with DX cooling or ice box. And sometimes you can't achieve that. I got a 44 degree supply air. I got 66 return. I mean, I just don't know how much colder you want to make a room with these, so from what I can see, this air conditioner is fine.